I'm also here to tell you that today is a good day. We all eating all day, hometown buffet. And I know you had a slightly rough day, but
black people getting superpowers or some shit, like something I don't know. It's something about something about the planets aligning and like, you know what? I'm gonna search this up real quick. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe the. Infinite strength. What? Let's see. I'll click on this one. Let me see. Super Negroes. Other letter from that people African descent will get superpowers December 21st, when Jupiter and Saturn align for the first time in nearly 400 years, according to the researchers. Researchers at the University of Twitter. The fuck? This will unlock the melanated magic in black people. Bro, I'm dead. Oh, man, get that out of here. Strongest real DNA will be unlocked. The fuck kind of shit? Bro, they killing me with this. The first thing was where you won't be able to choose your superhuman gift. So this is like on some Project Power. You know, you take the pill, and that joint unlock some type of DNA power or something like that. That's crazy. Dora Milaje School of Wishing a Motherfucker Would. This is too funny, bro. This is hilarious, actually. Let me see. Is there anything else? Like, yo, they killing me with the hats though. The living single hats. Let me see. Bro, this shit. The R. Kelly, bro. This shit's retarded. It's stupid, man. Like, I don't know who be coming up with this stuff. Like, seriously. Like, who comes up with this? Well, I will say this. If let me see. I will say this, man. You know, if we getting superpowers, that'd be freaking all hell on earth. Imagine you can pull up to your ops or on your ops block and just straight murk everybody. I guess it really depends on the power you would get, but for me personally, sheesh, I take teleportation. If I could teleport anywhere, man, that shit would be so fucking lit, bro. Like, that would be the littest shit ever. Like, low key. Like, man. You know, a lot of me and my homies, we often have a debate. We often have a debate about, you know, what superpower would be the best, right? And you know, we always argue about which superpower is better, and teleportation to me is like the best superpower you could ever possibly have. To me, that beat out being the strongest motherfucker, being able to fly, being able to freaking turn invisible. I mean, shit. Even me personally, I think it beats stopping time. Like, if you could pause time and all that shit cool. But yo, to be able to teleport, bro, nobody could track where you are. Like, nobody could find you. Like, nobody. Like, you'll be in one spot, you know, getting shit or chilling, you know what I'm saying? For one, you wouldn't have to pay for travel. You wouldn't have to, if you needed to be somewhere in a hurry, like, bro, that shit would be amazing. Shit, not to have to pay for travel, not to have to, freaking, you know, you can show up to work. You can like, you can literally wake up at the last second before having to clock in and fucking going to work, bro. That shit great. And it's like, to be honest, you can't top that. You can't beat that, man. To be able to go wherever you want, whenever you please. It's like that movie Jumper. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that shit. I think it came out back in 2000. 2000. Fuck, I don't remember. 2000 something. Let me see. You know what? When did Jumper come out? Hold up. I'm gonna put y'all. Hold on. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I was looking up the things here. When did Jumper? Oh, it came out in 2008. See, this movie, even though this movie didn't do all that good, it was still lit. Like, to be able to freaking teleport, bro. Let me see if I can show y'all like a little trailer or something. For the people that haven't seen this movie, let me see. That's Samuel Jackson in it. I forgot.
There are people out there who have power. Who you are, what you are, can change history.
Did I just teleport? Hey! What happened to you?
David, open the door!
This thing that just happened could set me free. But why settle on one place when you could have the whole world?
Isn't that Anakin? Oh. See?
I think there's something you're not telling me. If you don't want to tell me everything, that's fine. Just don't lie to me.
Must be hard.
Sounding
Living
crazy.
like this with no family, friends.
David! That you?
If you can hear me, you can come home.
What I'd like to know is how you rob a bank without opening any doors.
And who are you?
You think it could go on like this forever? Living like this with no consequences? There are always consequences.
You think you're the only one?
You're like crazy.
What, into the wall? They're trained to hunt us.
They'll kill anyone that gets in their way. Like your girlfriend. We have to get her out of there. I can hear you.
This is where it ends. Right here, right now.
joint crazy.
Take a deep breath.
That joint wild.
Why are you walking? I like walking for a change. Makes me feel normal.
Yeah, bro. Like that movie was so fire to me, and maybe I'm biased because I really like teleporters, but bro, to be able to freaking teleport, you can't beat that, man. I mean, in that case, you know, they had the Samuel L. Jackson character. They had like little things to, you know, stop them from jumping and shit. But you really, like, to be quite frank, it'd be really difficult to be able to hunt down a motherfucker that could teleport. See, with a motherfucker that could fly, you can put a heat-seeking missile on that motherfucker, and it's still the motherfucker can still get shot down. But not only that, but because a lot of my homies, they be like, man, flying is better than teleporting. You be able to like fly in the sky and be able to see everything. And it's like, bro, you fail to realize that when you're up there, for one, it's cold as shit. Two, you're gonna get hit by bugs and birds and whatever else is in the air. Three, you know, it just, you know, it's cold. It's cold as shit, bro. Like, so why the hell, like, would I want to put myself in that situation? And then, like, you know, I mean, with the exception, I mean, it's like with teleporting, you can like end up in a wall or something, but that's more so. You said shapeshifting. Oh man, I don't know, man. Shapeshifting would be cool, kind of like Mystique from X-Men. Yeah, shapeshifting is dope, but I feel like, you know what? Yeah, shapeshifting is pretty cool because you'll be able to get into places. But the problem with shapeshifting is that you wouldn't retain information like as the person you are. Like, say if you were to walk into, you know, a heavily guarded place, right, and you shapeshift into someone, if someone asks you a question about something, you're gonna be looking like, what? Bruh. And then that's already gonna put up red flags around you and shit, you know, opposed to just teleporting to where you need to go. Well, then again, you can't necessarily teleport if you haven't been there, but I mean, I guess it depends. It depends on who you are. In this case, I'll go by the rules of Jumper and the rules of Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, he has to see where he gotta go. But it's the best for escaping. What, shapeshifting or teleporting is the best for escaping? Because if you're talking about shapeshifting, it's best for shapeshifting. Yeah, I guess if you're trying to, let me see. I mean, you could shapeshift in like little animals and shit. Yeah, like if you could shapeshift into like different creatures, then that'd be dope. Like you'd be able to like transform into a wolf or like kind of like what is it? Maui from Moana. He got the hook. He be transforming into different fucking animals and shit. That would be lit, low key. I ain't gonna lie. To be able to transform into different creatures, that would be cool. I transform into all kinds of shit. When you teleport, you have to jump to a place you know and seen. That's not always the case. That's not always the case. But I see your point though. Yeah, because I mean, even with even in the Jumper movie, the dude, he saw a picture, and the fact that he was able to see a picture, he was able to teleport to the place just from the picture. He never been to any of those locations. He just seen the picture and he just went there. At least that's how I remember it. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. But with Nightcrawler, he has to be able to see where he's going, because he's like traveling through like another dimension like really fast or some shit. I can't remember how it went, but yeah, some brimstone dimension or some shit like that. But yeah, I feel you. But shapeshifting, that would be cool if I could transform into any creature I want. Like if I could transform, obviously it has to be like a creature, like a living, breathing creature. I can't sit up here and transform into a fucking water bottle or some shit. That wouldn't make sense. But yeah, if I could transform into like a fucking cheetah or a fucking tiger or some shit, that would be lit. Shout out, hold on, bro. Alright, bro. Peace out, homie. Appreciate the insight. But yeah, man. I mean, teleportation is like the best superpower in my book. You know, shapeshifting is great, but if you're trying to get into a place, if you're trying to get into a bank and get money, teleport is the way to go. All right, much love, Lino Papi. I see you later, dog. Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, to be able to, go into a place where no one like notice you there, even if you go into a bank and it's heavily like guarded and got the laser shits from like Mission Impossible, as soon as the shit go off, you can get the fuck up out of there. Boom. Unless my G, most def, I will make sure Kai gets your message. Yes sir, you already know. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here, just trying to figure out, superpowers. I think one person told me they would have like iron skin or something like that, and it'd be able to deflect bullets. Some what's that, Luke Cage type shit, which is cool, but I wouldn't want to be put in a position where I'm getting shot at all the time, like, or having a healing factor would be dope. Technically as humans we do have healing factors. It's just retarded slow, like super duper slow. Like, yeah, but to have a Wolverine healing factor, that's lit. The only problem with that is that when you get injured, it still hurt. Like when you get injured, it's you still feel it. So I wouldn't. Yeah, man, you get burnt up, you still feel everything. But I always wonder with that, like when say you get to a certain point, like because there's only so much the body can handle. Like if you get burnt up, certain parts of your body start to shut down and all that. I wonder with Wolverine, like, does he still feel even more pain, or does the pain threshold like stops, or does he pass out? Like I always wondered that, and that never really like occurred to me how that worked. Like I gotta figure that out. If anybody know, please tell me, because I'm trying to figure that shit out. I want to know. But yeah, man, I mean, as far as like superpowers and shit, bro, that shit lit, man. I don't know if I would be a superhero though. Like I'd probably be an anti-hero, because I be trying to get the loot. I be trying to rob banks and get the money. Like I wouldn't rob people though, but I'll rob a bank and like get all the money out, and then after that I'll buy like a nice crib and shit, pull up. And not only that, but the thing with like teleporting, for one, you can like get a whole bunch of money, and a lot of this shit you don't have to spend it. You can like go to like your local Best Buy, grab a TV, bounce, Go to fucking Walmart, get all your groceries, put it in the cart, bounce. Fucking, you trying to get that PS5? Go to Sony headquarters, grab a box of the PS5, grab a few of them, bounce. Nobody ever know. But the thing is, even if they get you on camera, it's not like they can track where you are. Like, by the time they get to where you are, you can fucking bounce, bro. Like, that shit's legendary, man. Shit is legendary, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on. No, yeah, don't do my mans like that, bro. So it's like, fam. So, let me see. I'm gonna look up best superpowers. Rank. I'm gonna see if people let me see if people agree with me. 25 of the best superpowers to have. Okay, let's see. So 20, X-ray vision. I don't really care about X-ray vision. X-ray vision is alright. Like, I mean, to be able to see through things, like, that's cool. I feel like I give people cancer doing that shit and fucking shooting X-rays at them and shit. Let me see. Heat, laser vision, optic blast. That's pretty cool, but I feel like if I can control it, that'd be lit. But it's just like, well, I'm gonna shoot it at people. Like, if I shoot it at someone can still shoot me. Like, that doesn't make me, like, I don't know. It doesn't really do much. So let me see. Intangibility. Shadow cat. Does that mean you can walk through walls? Let me see. In a way you can. Okay, yeah, you can walk through walls. So yeah, walking through walls. Okay, all right, I get that. How I feel about that? Walking through walls. Yeah, but you can still. Yeah, you can. You can still get caught technically. I wonder with that though. Well, because the way she works, dang, Ella Page looks so young. Well, I forgot. I think she changed her name now. I forgot what she changed her name to. I think she's transgender now. I think she's a guy. I forgot his name, but much respect to him. Yeah, I think the way it worked was whenever, in this case, I'll go by she because she's a character in the X-Men franchise. I think the way it worked is whenever she touched something, it can go through walls with her. So yeah, you can still get hit by bullets though. I mean, you can run through walls. That it could definitely be helpful. So body manipulation. Oh, like stretching Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't really like that. But that can be useful in some aspects. But nah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let me see. Shape-shifting. Okay, this is what the homie Leno was talking about. Shape-shifting. Yeah, shape-shifting is definitely will come in handy. Yeah, yeah, it definitely come in handy. The only thing is, like, you wouldn't be able to, like, grab too many things or, like, be able to pick up too many things with you, because, you know, when you turn into an animal, they don't have hands, so it's not like you can grab stuff. Like, you could definitely get out of trouble, like being able to shapeshift, but, you know, if you're trying to, like, rob a bank or something, it ain't gonna work. Unless you really just trying to escape, so, and not have anything with you. And then not only that, but you would lose your clothes. How does that work? I know with him, with Beast Boy, his clothes transform with him, but in the Titan show, he loses his clothes. So, I don't know. Yeah, not a big fan of that, because when I want to transform back, it's like then I'm naked again. So then that makes me not want to transform. Like, I'm not gonna want to do that because I don't want to lose my clothes, especially if I got some good drip on. Come on, man. I'm ruining my J's, man. I'm not fucking my shit up just so I can turn into a beast for a couple minutes. Psh, get that out of here. Enhanced senses. That's cool. Like, you know, I mean, if you're a fighter, if I was like a fighter or like a boxer or something, yeah, enhanced senses would be lit. But it wouldn't really do much. Immortality. I don't know how I feel about immortality. Immortality has its pros and its cons. A lot of people like immortality just simply because you can like live forever. Oh yeah, I can live forever. I can see everything. But at some point, you're gonna get lonely. Like, that's just what it is, because everyone you know is just gonna die around you and shit. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about people like dying around me and shit, and just, you know, how would I feel if my, you know, if my kids were to grow old and I'm not getting any older, and I'm just like going through generations and generations and generations of people, like people that I knew, like it. Nah, I don't think I would like immortality too much, you know. Now, if I had the ability to make other people immortal, which technically is like a vampire, that would ease the pain a little bit, but nah, I'm not really a big fan of immortality. Absorbing powers. Okay. Some rogue shit. I don't know, man. I guess that's cool, but it depends. It depends if I can control it, and it depends on like if there's like dope people around me like with dope powers, like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how I get the powers and how long. Like with, I think Rogue, she only lasts for like a little while, and then when she touch people long enough, it'll kill them or some shit. Yeah, this, as far as her, I would not want to be her, like, at all. Like, I wouldn't be able to like do anything. Like, you can't touch people, kiss them, can't lay the pipe. Bro, come on, man. Nah, bruh. Now, if I could turn it off and turn it back on, like, that's cool, but nah, bro. In this case, nah. Regeneration. Okay, like we were talking about with the healing factor. This is cool, but you still feel the pain. Like, that shit still hurt. So it's just like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it would definitely be a cool ability to have. Honestly, I would rather have Wolverine's claws. Nah, I'd rather have the healing factor. The claws are dope though, but I'd rather have the healing factor, because I was about to be like, yeah, I'd rather have the claws more than the healing. Nah, give me the healing factor. And the fucking healing factor help with the claws, because when they go back in, it like cuts through his skin or some shit. So yeah, I take the healing factor. Fuck it. Then, you know, I would live life on edge. Like, I wouldn't really care too much, and I think that's the problem, because I know I would like come back from it. So that's, you know, that's one thing to look, you know, that's one way to look at it. Let me see what else. Invisibility. Visibility is lit. It's cool. It's definitely high up there. But the thing about invisibility, unless your clothes become invisible with you, you have to get naked every time. And, you know, I mean, I'm comfortable in my body, but I don't want to get naked every time. And then where I'm going to put my clothes at, like, it's just, you know. Now, if my clothes could get invisible with me, that'd be lit. I can rock with that. Force fields. Is that static shock? Force fields is cool. I like force fields. you know, it's one of the things where it's like, you know, it'd be cool to have. It's not like one of my top tier like powers. Like, it's cool. Flight, see, number 9, flight. Flight have its advantages and disadvantages. Like I said, you be in the air flying and shit, and then shit hit you in your face, or fucking military shoot your ass out the sky, or you get hit by an airplane, or you know, you get cold, you start icing and shit, like what happened when in the first Iron Man movie, he was getting like ice and all that. You start freezing, you gotta wear clothes all the time. You know, I think one of my homies said, like, oh yeah, I would take a girl up there, she could see the world. And I'm like, nigga, y'all gonna be freezing. It's gonna be cold as a motherfucker. Like, y'all gonna be fucking frozen. That shit ain't gonna be romantic, my nigga. Trust me. So, but flight's cool though. You can get to everywhere faster without dealing with traffic. Living in LA, flight would definitely come in handy. So now teleportation is number 8. I did see this when I first clicked on this. Number 8, which I'm surprised, because teleportation I feel like should be at least like top 3, at least top 5. I'll say top 5. Teleportation, teleportation. You could do a lot with freaking teleportation. Let me see what he say here. The blink of an eye, being better than super speed. Hell yeah. Now I might look cool. Location, but in this time, eyes, his hand-to-hand fighting skill. I can use a great effect, but it's not even useful. Superhero, especially one in a team. I mean, think about teleportation though. It's like you can do a whole bunch of shit. And like, if a motherfucker talks shit, you can fucking grab him, teleport hella high in the air, drop that motherfucker, and then teleport out that bitch. Like in the movies, like that shit. I think he did that in a movie one time. I think it was like one of the newer X-Men's. He like grabbed somebody and like freaking teleported all the way in the sky and shit, and then teleported out that motherfucker. Oh no, what he did was he teleported the motherfucker in front of a train, and then he teleported out that bitch, and he got hit by a train. That shit was cold. Nightcrawler is my favorite X-Men ever. Like, he's the coldest. Like, that's when it comes to X-Men. It was Wolverine for a hot minute, and then Nightcrawler. When that X-Men 2 movie came out, like all them years ago, and they showed Nightcrawler, he was like breakdancing and teleporting and freaking river dancing and shit over everyone's head. That shit was fucking crazy. I was like, yo, Nightcrawler, that man. Yeah. Super strength. Super strength is dope, but like I said, it's like you're gonna be causing too much destruction, and you know, it's gonna be counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? With teleportation, at least you'll be able to, you know, move around without being really noticed. Super strength, I mean, super strength, you'd be able to chuck shit, make it fly across the goddamn fucking everywhere. Too much destruction for me. So invulnerability. Now, my thing with invulnerability is invulnerability the same thing as immortality? That's the question for me. I don't know. I mean, in this case, I guess it's different because it's 2 different things on this list, but I would think they're kind of like the same thing. But having invulnerability would be nice. You know, that shit would be lit. Super speed. They'd be able to run super fast. Yeah. I feel like super speed and teleportation are like pretty much the same thing. Like damn near the same thing. But you know, I guess it really just depends. It depends on, you know, it depends on how fast the motherfucker's going. Now, the thing about super speed is that anything you have on you, like money or anything, when you start running, as soon as you start doing that shit, this shit'll rip. Like, it'll fucking disintegrate or some shit. Like, so teleportation, you know, I just pick up something, then bounce, and then poof somewhere else. Like, that's cool. With this, like, I feel like your clothes will rip off, like shit rip off, like shit that you have in your hand would disintegrate, shit like that. So super speed, cool though, definitely helpful. Time travel. I feel like time travel with that, it's more so of yeah, time travel's pretty dope. Just because, like, to be able to go back in time and go forward in time. But the thing about time travel, though, like, if you go forward, how far could you go? Could you, like, go up into your point of death? Could you go past that? Could you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of factors that go into time travel, which I would have to understand for me to, and then not only that, to be able to go back in time. Because it's like, a lot of people wish they can go back in time and fix shit, right? But the thing is, you go back in time, you fix shit could be cool, but then something else would fucking happen. Then you go back in time again, try and fix that, then something else will happen. So I feel like it's always gonna be some shit that happens, like, no matter what. It's the butterfly effect, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is just gonna branch off and do other shit that, and you have to keep going back and fixing it and shit. And I just feel like it'll fuck up a lot of shit. So, but time travel's cool though. I fuck with it. Telekinesis. Okay, telekinesis is lit. I fuck with telekinesis just because, if you can see through people's mind and you can pretty much control, like, people. Some people got real telekinesis. Little controlling ass motherfuckers. But, being able to, like, read people's thoughts and being able to, telekinesis. I think I am mixing that up with something else because I'm reading this and I'm like, telekinesis is when you can float, you make shit float. I think I could be fucking this shit up. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's something else. Yeah. Anyway, telekinesis. Yeah, make shit float, and that's cool. That's dope. I can fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Make shit float around. Bring shit to me. That's cool. Let me see it. Like throw your enemy to a wall. Yeah. That's pretty dope. I can fuck with that. There we go. Telepathy. That's what it was. I'm getting the joints mixed up. So, yeah, telekinesis is dope. This shit, yeah, this shit is lit because you can control what people do, what people say. I feel like this is on par. For me, this is on par with teleportation. To be able to control, actually, this might be better than teleportation, low key, because you can, especially if you can control a lot of people at once, and especially Professor X, he can freaking control a whole bunch of people at one time. To be able to walk into a bank and be able to just, everybody just like minding their own business, thinking I'm not there, bro, that shit crazy. I know I keep bringing up banks. I want money. I want to rob a bank. But yeah, telepathy, yeah, lit. 100. Elemental control. Well, how is that number one? Okay, I don't agree with this at all. Let's see. Control fire, ice. Yeah, telepathy is better. Elemental control is cool to be able to control the elements and shit, but like I said, it's too much destruction. Like, me personally, I don't like shit that like destroys everything. Like, it just causes too many issues with that. Telepathy, like shit like telepathy, to be able to fly, teleportation, those things are good. Hold on. What's up?
Yeah. Oh, you on the phone?
I'm streaming.
Oh shit.
What's up?
My bad. I just had some shit to tell you.
All right. I'll be done in like 10 minutes. All right. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. But like I said, telepathy is number one. For me, I think that's higher than teleportation, to be able to control people's heads. So, that's how I feel about it. But yeah, man, as far as black people getting powers, bro, I wish that was the case, but I already been outside, already soaked in some of the sun. Do I feel different? Not really, but I feel good. I feel good. It's a beautiful day. I'm alive. I'm blessed. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Vibing with my family. You know. Yeah, man, and that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to do a little thing on this this black people getting superpowers thing, because I was hearing about it and I'm like, yo, what the hell people are talking about? Like, the fuck? So I don't know. I did, did a little bit of research on it. There's just some Twitter shit or some shit people made up like usual, and I just want to do a video on it. So now you know the type of superpowers I like. What kind of superpowers you like? Shit, let me know. Hit me up in the comments, baby. But until then, keep it G. You dig? You already know what it is. Follow me at Donnell Taurus. Make sure you subscribe, like, whatever. I'm on Twitch, but I usually post this shit. I'm on YouTube and everything as well. So, yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Don T, aka Donnell Taurus, aka the Gaming Guyver. You know what it is, man. I'm out this bitch. Deuces.
I'm also here to tell you that today is a good day.